Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hi, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Siskel and Ebert. Didn't they all die? Well, Ebert did. I wasn't dumped. She just wanted to take my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Lies! All of it! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Yay, evidence! Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle and pay for her bonds. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh! Dude! Vic! What do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Go. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. He went. What do I do? I could have him answer honestly, or stop. Let's stop him. Send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Where's my food? Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. He doesn't look shady at all. Mr. Sawit. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Cross-examination time! I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. You must never question Sawit. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. We found more shit. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? You hold the key. It's the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Third, get me more drugs. Touch the court record button to point out contradictions in the testimony. Let's do it! Leroy Jenkins. Noon to 6. Ha! Okay. I got you. Got you, bitch! You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, Frank, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy knows the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Dumbass. How do you explain this 3-hour gap, bitch? Oh, that! This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawyer, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee! That's a really good question. I'm fucking up the voices, this is bad. point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Yes, give your testimony again so I can fuck it up some more. Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Oh, gladly. Oh, your ass is mine. You said you saw, you heard the time. From noon to 6. This voice saying the time is probably coming from the television. It was the hours off, wasn't it? I guess I must have been watching a video of the tape program. Huh. Think about this for a second. The victim must have been watching a video of a tape program, but yet we know that there was a blackout at the time. So why would he be thinking that that he could hear the time on the TV when we know that that is not possible? Let's think for a minute. Some of the statements. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I'm pretty sure the piece of evidence you need to present is the blackout report, but I'm not sure exactly what statement would merit it. It's weird. Kind of starting to annoy me. Let's think. There's a voice saying the time is probably coming from television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of the tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Alright, let's start trying. I know the blackout port's right. Oh, there you go. Yay! Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard television or video, bitch! Gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now! Yeah. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. here we go, here in the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Yeah, that's all I saw. Murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Yeah, got you, bitch. Got you, bitch. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Dipshit. Oh, Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Clearly a contradiction. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order of the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the word murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. I never. Look, the clock. I heard. Oh, I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her! And he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Order in chorus, Your Honor. A moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. So you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, alright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have the case. How am I going to prove that? Oh, it's very simple. We were given it from the very beginning of this trial. Sounds cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Me, I mean Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box! Don't waste time down in the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course! There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. La-di-da-di-da. Passport. Victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Dipshit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? La. And owned. Order! Order, I say! This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Fuck yeah! First case win! And with that, the court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching a place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and fucked her day up. August 30, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woo! I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. But thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a child end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Bad, bad, bad! Bad dog! Bad bitch! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry. Yes, you. Practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat! Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you a book. Oh hey, here, take this. It's a present. Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. It's alright, it's alright, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Ray? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Mr. Statue! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you aren't just some chump to her. She took it with her when she traveled. Probably just need a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. That made me feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Or, yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Foreshadowing. Oh well. Case 1 endo. I am Silver Wolf 20. I will see you guys later, and take care. Peace!